Hi, my name is Dr. Kerry Tapuzzian, and you're watching Ask Dr. T. Today's question is, what are your top 10 favorite foods? Well, let's go through them. Starting out at the top of the list are sardines. What? Sardines? How could sardines be one of my top 10 foods? That's something that's a last resort food that when you're in college on a Saturday night and there's nothing else to eat and you're broke, you go to a 7-Eleven and pick up some sardines and some saltine crackers to eat. But in reality, sardines are a superfood. They're high in omega-3 fatty acids that are anti-inflammatory. They help against heart disease. They're also anti-inflammatory. They also include a substance called DMAE, which also helps with memory and also helps your complexion. There's minimal environmental toxins, including mercury, because it's at the lower end of the food chain. It's a small fish, so they're pretty clean, if you will. They're high in calcium, and they're extremely cheap. I mean, you can go anywhere, anytime, and find these, for $1 to $2 and have a decent meal. It's important to try to find them packed in their own oil. At least those are the best. And that's number one on the list. Number two are avocados, which are high in the omega-9 fats. They lower cholesterol. They're high in fiber. They're also high in beta-sitosterol, which is a plant sterol, which also, again, lowers cholesterol, and it's also used to shrink the prostates in men. And there's minimal pesticide residue, which means you don't have to buy avocados organic, okay? You can just buy them regular, if you will. Coconuts is next on the list. High in fiber, high in medium-chain triglycerides, which are antibacterial and antiviral, so it actually can boost your immune system. And they're high in protein and low in sugar. And if anyone's ever showed you how to buy a coconut, you take it and you shake it, and if you don't hear the liquid inside, it's not fresh. Don't buy it. Next on the list, blueberries. In blueberries, you can either get them fresh or frozen. Actually, the wild organic are the best for blueberries. They're anti-inflammatory. They're a very good antioxidant. They're considered a memory food, and they've also been nicknamed the vision fruit. Buy some organic wild blueberries, put them in the freezer, and just use them for snacks, put them on cereal, make smoothies out of them. They're a great food to have. Go to the next page. Pomegranates. Now, if you've ever had a pomegranate and you've taken it, you've opened it up, the seeds inside, it actually resembles a woman's ovary. And that's why it was nicknamed the fertility fruit. But it also reverses heart disease. It's an antioxidant. Cancer prevention as well, because it has high amounts of lycopene in it. Next is whey protein. Whey as in curds and whey. Whey is the liquid that if you drain yogurt, that's where you get whey from. And whey is a very easily digestible, complete protein. And it also boosts your immune system. It's an excellent source for protein. Dried plums, also known as prunes. Now, you may notice that they don't call them prunes anymore because people get prejudiced when they hear that word. So now they're trying to change the way people think of prunes, and they're calling them dried plums. And they really are a superfood. They actually have the highest antioxidant levels of any fruit at all. Better to get organic when you buy these. And they're very high in fiber. Now, you've noticed that a lot of these things that we're talking about, they're high in fiber. What's the point of having high fiber? Well, I've listed a few things here. Prevents colon cancer, prevents heart disease, prevents breast cancer, prevents diabetes, prevents diverticulosis, and promotes weight loss. I mean, this is why you want to have a lot of fiber in your diet, and unfortunately, most Americans do not get enough fiber. Going back to our list, kiwi. Now, twice as much vitamin C than oranges. Okay, high in fiber again, high in potassium. It's a natural blood thinner, boosts the immune system, and again, there's low pesticide residue, so you don't have to buy those organic as well. Next one on the list, almonds. High in monounsaturated fats, which help with heart disease and cancer. They promote weight loss. Again, high in protein and fiber. And then they also lower cholesterol. Now, one last thing on the list, number 10, and it's our mystery food. And we're going to just give you some hints at what it might be. Prevents clogged arteries, increases HDL, which is your good cholesterol, lowers your bad cholesterol, stimulates endorphins, which are the feel-good hormones, and it's an antioxidant. Anybody know what it is? Dark chocolate. Good for you. And if you're going to buy it, it should be at least 70%. That's the best. Above 70% cocoa. So any questions? There's one right there. Well, you can email me at askdrt@gmail.com, or you can go to our website at www.cfhll.com. My name is Dr. Kerry Topouzian, and you've been watching Ask Dr. T.